All right. All right, we're live on everything. Let me switch over here real quick. Why is it not showing live? Do you see it live? Okay. There we go. All right, what's up, y'all? Good morning. Today is Monday, June the 8th, I think. And yeah, good morning, guys. Hope you guys had a good weekend. My name's Tim. This is Steve to my left here. Alpha Flow Trader is our suite of indicators that you see on the screen right now on these ES and NQ charts. All of of course, the market shift candle color changers for our scalpers, all of these key levels that we trade, including the Camarillos, all the prior sessions, and you see the value volume session profile loading up here from our tool as well. So yeah, everything you see on screen, just all one indicator. And here's the bread and butter of the indicator, which are these signals. But when you hover over, you see that you get all the information on the trade. All right. So yeah, so that's who we are. It's what we do. Good morning. We only have a couple minutes to market open here. You want to run through some stuff real quick, Steve?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Just trying to adjust my damn camera. As I look, I keep seeing the white space
Oh,
so far
yeah,
out.
it came back. Yeah, so move the camera. It was fine, dude. Yeah, there was just a little bit. No, it's way off over there again.
So I gotta push it back the other way.
Opposite. No, you didn't move at all.
It's crazy. Technical difficulty, guys.
Yeah, it was the no, it's nothing. Um, where's the camera? Yeah, it's not. It's let's see. Closer.
Oh, it's going up. Let me see that one.
Takes a second to refresh. Okay, so it needs to go back the other way.
There we go. There you go. Wow.
Pull that other side over. How's that? That looks pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's better.
Close enough.
Yep. The video's all blurry now.
What's that?
The video seems to be buffering. I don't know if that's me or you see my video.
It looks good over here.
Mine is all very bluffy.
Lazaro, what's up? All right.
Let me get out and just refresh this. All right, there we go.
You ready?
Yeah. TikTok looks good. I don't see. Oh, there we go. There we go on YouTube.
All right. You
All
want me
right,
to?
guys. Good morning, guys. Market just opened. We are 1 minute in.
All right. I guess yeah, we're kind of a little late this morning, y'all. Just getting things set up. Right now, looking at some. You want to just really quickly run through inside, outside, and I'll just pull it up on my screen as you run through.
Yeah.
Is that way? Yeah.
Let's start with ES.
All right. Yeah. So I'm on ES and NQ right now.
ES. If I go back to this first signal when Globex opened, it states it's an outside day. So we are only looking for R4s and R4s and up for our resistance levels, and S4 and down for our support levels.
All right.
And ES is currently in between R3 and R4, so we'll pay close attention to that R4 level as it looks pretty decent with prior months. I'm assuming that's prior months low or prior weeks low just above R4. So we'll pay attention to ES R4 if it gets there. NQ.
Trey, what's up?
NQ is an inside day, according to our last signal. NQ is an inside day, so R3s are in play, although we've breached R3 already. Looks like we had an R3 signal, a couple signals off of R3 already today. And I would definitely be interested in R4 if we get there. R4 is similar to ES, same scenario. Prior week's low is just above R4
right here,
and so we'll pay attention
Carter,
to
what's
R4
up?
and NQ if we can get there. Russell.
Yeah, down Russell. Sorry, let me switch there. Yeah, look at the difference there between down Russell right now.
Oh yeah, big divergence. Russell, no recent signals to go off of, so let me just go to the daily chart and see if we are inside outside day. We are in an outside day on Russell, which means our R4s and up are in play, S4s and down are in play. Let me just let my 5-minute chart load here so we can see where we're at on Russell. All right, so Russell, we are in between R3s and R4s. I did say it was an outside day, so if Russell can get to R4, that would be in play. A similar scenario to ES and NQ, where prior week's low is in the same area as R4. So we'll pay attention to R4 on Russell if we can get there, although it's heading in the it's heading lower right now back to R3. Dow is an outside day, has just breached R3. R3s are not in play. No R3s, no S3s for Dow today. We are only looking for signals when price gets to R4 or S4 or better. All right, so Dow's breached R3s, heading for R4. R4 does have prior month's high near that level as well. So R4 should be interesting, and definitely we'll keep an eye on that if we can get to R4 later in this session. Oil. Let's check out oil next. Oil is in an outside day. We've already breached R5. We've already been overnight. We've breached R4 and R5. Oil gapped up Sunday, which is no surprise with all the conflict we've been having over the weekend. So big gap up, which breached R4. We got quite a few signals off of R5. I'm counting 1 winner, 2 winner, 3 winners, 4 winners overnight.
Yeah.
With oil. And now we're coming back down. We're in R4s, R3s. These would be probably continuation setups to the downside for oil. But at the moment, it looks like if oil keeps heading down, then we would be interested in S4s would be our first stop to look for a long.
Which would be down here at 88, but right around $88, guys.
Yep, a long reversal.
Yep. Gold.
Gold. So no recent signals on gold to go off of. Let me go off the daily chart. Daily is outside day on the daily. So gold, our 4 levels and up are going to be in play. Good morning, Duran. Good morning, Joey Freshwater. It's your brother, right, Preston?
Yeah.
Good morning, man.
He's undercover, man.
Gold. I'm just waiting for my 5 minute chart to load here, guys. All right, so gold right now is I think I said that's an outside day. So all we're looking for is 4 levels and up, and right now we're at central pivot. So it can go either way. We're either looking at R4s or S4s.
So either way, a long way to go before it gets where we would want to trade it.
Definitely probably be more interested in R4 than S4. That R4 level looks a lot better than S4 at the moment. We have prior days high up there, and we've been bearish overall anyway. So yeah, definitely be interested in R4s. And then Euro USD. Euro is an outside day, so pretty close to R3, but R3s are not in play on
R4 looks really R4 looks really good up there.
R4 looks very, very good. A lot of prior days, prior weeks, prior months, highs and lows sitting at that level. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on Euro at R4. Let me circle that level because I really like that one.
Yeah, go ahead and put an alert there. I'll go ahead and throw an alert there on Euro at R4.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I got for you guys. Inside, outside day, guys.
Pretty much outside on everything except for.
One was an inside day. I think it was it Russell?
I think it was Russell. All right.
No, that wasn't Russell because Russell's already past R3.
Might have been Dow then.
Yeah, Dow.
Yeah. So, all right, so guys, so basically we're looking at R4s and S4s pretty much on everything. We'll see what happens here with Dow, where we can trade the R3s or S3s. As you see right now, price is actually just dumping on Russell and Dow. Dow was moving up while Russell moved down, so they diverged, and it looks like they're starting to converge now. So we'll see what happens there. We still have a ways to go before it gets to where any of our levels that we would trade, right? Yeah, so anyway, guys, if you're just joining us, good morning. I'm Tim. This is Steve. Alpha Flow Trader is our indicator that you see on our chart right now. So it draws out all of these supply and demand zones, draws all these key levels for you. Let me go ahead and remove this alert from Friday. Draws all these key levels for you, draws your supply and demand zones, draws your support and resistance lines. So you do not have to do any of that. You just get up. It's automatically drawing it, and it's updating throughout the night. So by the time you get up and you look at your chart, you see all the fresh levels and key levels that you need to trade around, right? So that's why our tool is called Key Levels Pro AI, because it's all based around key levels. And then, of course, the AI part, the AI and machine learning part, right, which is how our tool learns and gets smarter based on all the past signals that it calls. All right. So yeah, so that's where we're at, guys. We'll see what happens right now. It's going to be, Monday mornings are always sort of, sort of just ease your way into the week, right, with those Monday morning markets. And especially when there was a lot of news overnight and over the weekend, just with some of the escalation and stuff in the Middle East. It could make for a bit of a slower morning, but we'll see what happens. If setup happens, we take it. So it's kind of how we work, guys. We don't chase trades. We don't scalp. Although I will let you know for my scalpers out there that if you guys notice on our tool, we don't do red and green candles. Why? Because the green, what we do, we look at market shifts. So when our AI confirms a market shift has happened, you see the candle color changes, right? So for example, these candles here should have been red candles, right? But why do we not make them red? Because we don't want you to get faked out and understand that the market shift is still active, right? So until you see this market shift highlight and then candle color change, those shifts are confirmed. So for scalpers, why do I say that? Because if you just scalp, if you just pick a trend in which way the direction the trend is going, you can use these candle color changes to scalp. So as you see, scalp from orange turns green, get out, so on and so forth. Right? You can see where you can do that throughout the different charts. Zach, what's up? Beginner, what's up? FX, Orlando, what's up? Raymondo, what's up? Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope you guys had a good weekend. While we sit and wait for setups, if any of you have any questions about the tool, about just what we're looking at, just go ahead and feel free to ask, and we'll answer it on the chat. You can also always DM us on any of our social platforms as well. Our socials are at Alpha Flow Trader.
Let's take a look at see if Bulox is running any promotions today. The last one expired.
Crucy, what's up? Um, yeah, so Steve's checking to see if there's any Buell Knox discounts today for our promo code. We'll let you guys know what it was. We did have an 89% promo code with those guys that I think expired on June 3rd. So hopefully you guys took advantage of that. If not, we'll let you know when the next one comes.
Yeah, they keep extending it. So right now we have promotion running from May 13th to June 9th. So tomorrow.
Oh, sorry guys, just multitasking here a little bit while we wait. Guys, good morning. Um, a lot of action last night, overnight. Guys, Friday after we jumped off of here, Friday the markets just absolutely tanked, and then you sort of saw a little bit of fight last night when the Asian market opened at 6 o'clock, and kind of just picking up the pieces from that right now to see what comes across. We'll definitely be patient this morning. It's a Monday, and Mondays sometimes get dicey anyway, so we're definitely not going to jump into anything or rush anything. Try to start the week off green. Jump right over here to Dow and Russ. Oh, there's NQ and ES nowhere near our levels. Dow and Russ either. Gold climbing up again. Gold, we're looking for it to get way up before we look there, or down.
ES pumping here a little bit.
Yeah.
We are waiting on R4 for ES.
Yep.
We're waiting on R4 for NQ. We're waiting for R4 for Russell.
Tanner, what's up?
And we are waiting for R4 for Dow. All the indexes that are actually outside days.
So yeah, so guys, on all the indexes, we're waiting for it to get up here, right here, 29,731 on Nasdaq, 74.95 on ES, 51,425 on Dow, 28.85 on Russell, and gold is way up here at 44.48. So that might be a long shot. We'll see. Probably more likely that gold makes its way down before up, but we will see. Load that tab real quick. All right, so we'll keep an eye, I guess, for now on the S&P and NASDAQ and see what happens. So yeah, you're probably going to be one of those grinded out mornings. Just patient, wait for our setups. If we don't get one, we set alerts and we'll give you guys the call outs. But like I said here, if you look at the screen, remember we just talked about scalping earlier. You can scalp candle colors with our indicator as well. We don't advertise it as a scalping app, but you absolutely can use it to scalp just based off these.
Very versatile.
Yeah, you can super versatile. You can definitely scalp it off of these market shift changes. Right, this would have been a good one here off pre-market high. Yeah, so guys, that's it. You have any questions? Let us know. Hakuna, what's up? Lil Crown, what's up? Tanner, what's up? You guys have any questions? Let us know. We definitely looks like we're gonna have some time this morning to chat a bit as we wait for moves to set up. Oil starting to potentially get a shift. Ryan, what's up? JD loves baseball. Me too, bro. So I was on the baseball field all weekend, man. 5 games.
Where you see the chat?
TikTok.
The last thing I see is good morning from your brother.
I see a few others after that. Maybe because no, it's because they're not. It's just when I see when they join. So yeah, so you won't see that. Yeah, so I see when they join. That's why I shout out. And guys, yeah. So like we tell you guys, man, we are not. We're not TikTokers. We're not creators. We're just 2 regular dudes that day trade for a living, and we demo our tool with you guys every Monday through Friday in the New York session, just as a way for us to show you how we trade, what our tool can do, and yeah, because we figure we can talk about it all day long, but you guys seeing it in action is the best way for us to sort of prove its value, right? So that's what we do. Carmen, what's up? Lucas, what's up? All right, so yeah, so we'll see what's happening now. We're starting to get some buyers back here on the NASDAQ and S&P, as you guys can see. We have a ways to go. NASDAQ looks like it's, I mean, they both could get there. NASDAQ a little bit closer if it can get through this pre-market high. We would love to see a short up in this area here.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens. Let's see, was any other news over the weekend? Not really. Just ceasefire off, ceasefire, you know. Just
no economic news.
Derek, what's up?
Today. Yeah, pretty quiet Monday. Well, at least on the news front.
Yeah, we'll see what happens if any breaking news comes out. But which typically that makes me nervous because after a weekend like that with a lot of escalation and stuff, it's typically when we hear something from our end on Monday. So just beware, guys. That hold on, clipping my audio out there. Let me pull that down a little bit. There we go. All right. Yeah. So just be wary, obviously, guys. Whenever you have news, war stuff over the weekend, Monday sometimes is a day when we meaning the U.S. sort of clap back, and we'll see how the markets react there if that happens. And mute this guy. All right.
Let's see. Russell still hanging around.
Pop over to down Russ.
ES and Russell are pretty much the same. They look identical.
Yeah.
Q. Everything kind of just moving sideways at the moment, guys. What time we got? 9. We are 15 minutes in.
A little choppy Monday morning.
Yeah, 15 minutes in. Market's trying to take a direction, see if we want to recover.
It definitely seems like it wants to continue down, or at least to me, it feels that way. When you're seeing, you know, when you see wicks like these guys pushing down, that's a lot of selling pressure there. So, right now, definitely looking bearish and starting to move further down, which is unfortunate because R4 is so much further down below. Yeah. And we were really hoping it could get up. Oh gosh, why do I keep doing that? Refresh. Yeah, we were really hoping to get up here. But right now, it does not seem like that's going to be the case. We will see. Yes, get that loaded back up. NQ loaded back up. Oops. There we go. All right, so check them out. Christine, hey, we appreciate the follow, Christine. Let us know if you have any questions. Let us know, you know, what brought you here. If you have any questions, if you're new to trading, if you trade regularly, would love to hear some feedback. Apple user, what's up?
Yeah, I'd definitely be interested in oil if it come down a little bit more. It has filled over the Sunday gap up, has filled that gap, and definitely have a lot of reason for oil to go back up to head higher. So hopefully we get to at least S3 wouldn't matter, but
R4 would be a nice one.
Yeah.
S4 or R4.
S4, yeah.
Excuse me, guys.
S4 would be interesting because that would fill another gap as well at S4. All right, we'll pay attention to oil. Let me set my alerts there at S4. I really like that.
You're going to set one on S4 at oil. I'll do the same. A little before so I can have some heads up. All right, got an alert set there. I'm going to go ahead and set an alert up here at R4 for the S&P and NASDAQ as well. That way, if it gets there after we're off here, we'll get that notice on our phone and go jump into a trade. King, what's up? What's up, guys? Good morning. Thanks for joining us. If you're just joining us for the first time, I'm Tim. This is Steve to my left. Alpha Flow Trader is our suite of indicators. You're seeing our KLP AI Pro indicator on the screen right now, which is giving you all of these automatically drawn demand and supply zones, all of these key levels, all of the support and resistance lines, as well as this volume session profile that's now building out for the new session. So yeah, all one indicator. You do not have to have a stack of indicators there. All in one indicator. You can kind of pick and choose what you use out of it. We obviously trade these support resistance Camarillo lines. We trade the volume session profile, as well as supply and demand. And then we use all these other key levels, like you see here, your London low, Asia low. We use all these key levels just sort of as context and structure, so we can understand the structure, helps us better understand the setups we might be looking for.
Yeah, if you guys also want to know more about the actual strategy that we use when we trade our indicator here, we have some more information on that on our website, www.alphaflowtrader.com. You can go to the learning section there.
Sarah, what's up? Nelger, what's up?
A lot of good learning content there, as well as on
Yeah.
YouTube. We're starting to put out some strategy content videos on YouTube explaining your Camarilla lines and your session volume profiles.
Yep. So you guys check it out, man. Check it out, alphaflowtrader.com. We have a great learning section there. Of course, you can also learn about all of our products there as well. And if you have any questions there, just let us know. We'll be happy to answer anything you have. You can email us through the website. You can DM us on our socials at alphaflowtrader. We're here for you guys. Just let us know. Happy to answer any questions. Rosemary, what's up? Philip, what's up? Dacia, what's up? Yeah, so that's where we're at, guys. We got our levels marked out automatically through our tool. Now we're just waiting to see if they hit. Ronald, what's up? Waiting to see if they get to those levels. They're really kind of going sideways right now. Not super uncommon for a Monday morning in a war. So a little bit of uncertainty right now, it looks like, in the markets, at least on the indexes for sure. Oil over here starting to fight a little bit as well. Didn't get down anywhere near where we would trade it, but looks like maybe potentially a market shift is happening now. It's been confirmed. You can tell by our candle color change. So we will definitely look for oil up here at R4, which I'm going to go ahead and mark. I'll mark one here at R4 as well as S4. And make sure we do not miss it if it gets to those levels. Brooklyn, what's up? Jake, what's up? Jake with the khakis, what's up? ES and NASDAQ getting some buyers now, picking up some buyers. Let's see if we can get up here.
Yeah, we get above pre-market highs on ES and NQ.
We should get up there.
We are looking good for R4.
Jesus, what's up? Jace, what's up? Look at Dow and Russell real quick. Same thing, guys. Just some sideways action, uncertainty. You can really see it on Russell here with the candle, the wick up and the wick down. Bay, what's up? Daryl, what's up? All right, gold. The gold also doing the same thing as the indexes right now. Or sorry, this is Dow. Let me get my gold back on here. I must have refreshed it. GC. All right, and then we'll do not natural gas. Sorry, euro. Put euro right here next to gold. That's what I like to see. Natural gas, I was just mentioning over here, really crazy price action this morning. Look at all these wicks up and down, really volatile pre-market session on natural gas for whatever reason. Bitcoin, we do not really day trade, intraday trade Bitcoin.
Yeah, I was just looking at that one now.
Just not really a fan of the price action, but Bitcoin really just took a dump on Friday as well. Came all the way down to 59,000, started to recover a bit, sitting around 63,800 now. Guero, what's up? Alex, what's up? Sitting around 63,000 right now, so we'll see what happens. I know I have long-term crypto, so I'm really just kind of riding it out, hoping we get back up. But from day trading standpoint, we do not really trade it that much. Of course, our signals do work on it. It's just not a symbol that we are excited about trading now. Although when I look at here now, I see a scalper's dream. Look at this candle. Candle color indicates a market shift. You scalp up till you see the change. You're out. You see the scalp down. You see the change. You see the scalp up. Right. So for our scalpers, use those candle colors. Just use the market shift and the candle color change. It goes, especially if it's in a trending market. If you know you're bearish already and you see some green candles and it flips back, go ahead and scalp that thing down or up if it's the opposite. Morris, what's up? Jessica, what's up? Appreciate you guys joining us this morning. I'm Tim. This is Steve. Alpha Flow Trader is our indicator that you see on the screen right now. We trade it live every Monday through Friday with you guys. Little quick backstory. We created this indicator not to sell or not to do what we're doing now. We created this indicator solely for ourselves to use it in our trading strategy to make decision making easier and to gather data more easily. So traded with it for some time on our own. Obviously the results spoke for themselves. Started sharing it with those close to us, and as of about 3 weeks ago, we launched it live to the public. And do want to give a shout out to everybody who has purchased an indicator subscription from us. Love to get some feedback. I know Friday I was out, but I heard we had some folks who had just joined with us passing their prop firm evals using the indicator. And so shout out to you guys for that. We appreciate the support. And we, yeah, hope we can help some more folks do the same thing. Man, look at that. Look at that candle dumping. So definitely not seeing a lot of buyers right now, man. Sellers just really trying to get in control here. So let's see what happens. You see the NQ and the NASDAQ and the S&P right now, just nice, big selling candle down. Similar situation on Dow and Russell as well. So the index is really just continuing that move down. Gold, of course, right here, also moving with the indexes as of now anyway, as well as Euro here. Crude is just fighting. It's chopping right inside its volume session area. So we do have some levels already marked out and alert set, but we're basically looking for R4s and S4s, guys. The R3s and S3s are not going to be in play because we're an outside day. And outside day meaning that today's current price is already outside of the range of the last session. So when it's an inside day, meaning price is inside, then we will trade these levels here, R3 and S3. But when it's an outside day, they become too risky. So these go off the table, and we will only trade these R4 levels, which is why I have the alert set there. Tomorrow, what's up? Jadu's father, what's up? Appreciate you guys joining us this morning. We did not really get a chance to go back and look at all the indexes overnight to see what our indicator did during Asia and London, but we did look at crude, and crude I think had 4 back-to-back winners overnight. So if you were trading Asia or London with our tool last night on oil, you definitely had a good night. Jorge, what's up?
Appreciate the likes, guys. See our guy Jason's in the room, voice guy.
Yeah, slow morning for sure. And that's okay because, like I said, we wait for our setups, and that's the whole thing, guys. About trading is not about just gambling and jumping into trades anytime you can. It's you once you have a system and you have a strategy that works, you have to create a system of consistency and just repeatability. So that's what we do, guys. You have to be able to just stick to your system, guys. Like if we deviate from that, it throws everything off. So it's easier for us to take no trade and stick to a system than it would be just to chase trades, right?
Yeah, patience is a big. He said, "Don't rate me."
For sure,
patience is a big part of our strategy as well.
It is, man.
You gotta master patience, man. Sometimes you just gotta sit on your hands and let things develop.
Yeah, guys, there will never the next trade is always going to come. It's never there's never any urgency there, right? It's just being smart, sticking to your system and sticking with what works. Truex, what's up? The Violator. Who is this guy? This guy always says some clown stuff every morning. Let me just go see if I can see who he is. 11 followers, 29 followers. So he's just a weirdo. Just a weirdo. I couldn't really imagine, man, getting up and saying, "Hey, man, let me just go on just random TikTok lives and just say weird stuff." Like it's hopefully he's a little kid or something.
Hopefully.
If not, then I got some serious questions.
Nico, thanks for the follow, man.
Yeah, Nico, appreciate it, bro. Let us know if you have any questions, man. If you have any questions or any questions about what you're seeing, what we're doing, how we do it. Of course, any questions about our tools. Just really indecisive, guys. Look at this on Dow, for example. Up, down, up, down, up, down, right?
Yeah, Russell too.
So yeah.
We're heading back up.
Jesus, what's up? Welcome. Marquise, what's up? Welcome. If you guys are just joining us, I'm Tim. This is Steve. Alpha Flow Trader is our indicator suite. And on our screen right now, you see our product, KLP AI Pro. Gives you all these key levels, all your supply and demand zones, all your support and resistance lines drawn on your chart for you every morning. And also, most importantly, gives you these. You see a signal pop up, you hover over it, it gives you that information. This one particularly was a loss. There was 4 other winners before that overnight. And another cool thing about our tool, guys, is you see all of these gray circles around the signals. You can go back historically and just hover over those and see every piece of information about that trade as well. So I think that's really is, I think, a key difference. A key difference with our tool is that we don't just, a lot of these indicators, buy, sell indicators, they just tell you buy, sell, buy, sell. So you see triangle up, triangle down. It can get really, really noisy. Ours gives you all the context and structure around it so that you can make better decisions, as well as a grade, right? It'll say poor, weak, good, or strong. And yeah, so it just really, it's really a tool to help. It can help new traders just by understanding how the markets move, understanding where to set your stops and your take profits, understanding how key levels affect different trades. But even if you're an experienced trader and you just, you're tired of drawing out all of your own support and resistance lines, your own supply and demand zones, it can do all that for you. So it really does have something for everybody, as well as the market shift candle color change for our scalpers. So you scalp candle colors, right? You go in, you see candle color change, you get back out. Rafiq, what's up? Billy, what's up? Brandy, what's up? Morales, what's up? Oswald, what's up? Hey guys, appreciate you guys joining us. Just waiting for a setup right now, waiting for one of these indexes, one of these markets to get to our one of our key levels, and then we'll start looking for trades. In the meantime, we'll just sit and wait for something to set up. Conksman, what's up? Hugo, what's up? Eddie, what's up? In the meantime, we sit here, we wait for trades. We could talk about the markets. If you guys have any questions, please let us know in the chat so we can answer live, or you can also DM us. We'll get back to you after the live. Yeah, so that's who we are. That's what we do. And we appreciate the support from you guys. Anybody who's already purchased one of our indicator subscriptions, we really, really do appreciate you, like more than we can say. And like I said, I was really happy to hear Friday that we had some folks on here, new indicator customers on here Friday, passing their prop eval accounts. And that's something you just love to hear. Tazmaster, what's up? Some kid, what's up?
Yeah, we navigated some muddy waters Friday. The markets absolutely tanked, and somehow we made some money off of longs in a bearish market.
And that's primarily what we trade, guys, is reversals. So taking a long in a bearish market, not necessarily uncommon, but when you see how bearish it was Friday, it is pretty remarkable. Nico, what's up? Alejandro, what's up? So yeah, guys, let's just sit back and wait for one of our trades to set up. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, that's okay too. We've already set all of our alerts for later in the day. So if we do see it get to those levels when we're off stream, we will absolutely take those. Latuan, what's up? Kia, what's up? Cryo, what's up? Ali, what's up? Thanks for joining us, guys. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and X. It's at Alpha Flow Trader on all social platforms. Excuse me, except for X, it's at Alpha Flow Trades. So wherever you consume your information, you can join us there and trade with us there. Live every Monday to Friday in the morning New York session, sometime before market open till around 11:30. And then, of course, we give you guys call outs. We don't just jump off here and leave you hanging at the end of the day. We give you the call outs and the levels that we're looking for so you can set your alerts just like we do. Lucas, what's up? Tell us what's up. Darrell, Cheek, Kenny, what's up? Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Jump back on the NASDAQ and S&P here and see what's happening.
Still a bunch of the same.
Yeah, just
choppiness up and down.
Yeah. Damon, what's up?
Looked like it may have wanted to go lower, and they pull the rug from under you.
Yeah, just having trouble picking a direction at this point. As you can see here, with the crazy choppiness on Dow and Russ. ES and NQ we're looking more bearish, but they're fighting, so we'll see. They've not really chosen a direction either. Mowing Kindness, what's up? Mowing Kindness, I think I know you. Yeah. Sorry guys, busy morning. Hope all is well. Duran, what's up? No worries, man. Hope you're having a good weekend, dude. We know how that goes, man. All right. Just chopping, guys. Just chopping. It's going to be one of those mornings, and maybe we get some breaking news or something to help shift these markets. Otherwise, it could be a bit of a slow morning, which is fine.
Yeah, nothing much going on the news wire. Sirens sound in northern Israel near Lebanon border. Well, I guess we just got some sirens sounding in northern Israel. We'll see what's that about. I know Saudi Arabia also had a news headline a few minutes ago. Sirens were on a missile from Yemen near the border. This is coming from Saudi Arabia, so their sirens are going off as well.
So yeah, Iran basically going after all the neighbors again. Like I said, guys, weirdest ceasefire I've ever seen. Maybe I don't really understand what the definition of a ceasefire, but
did Buell Knox cancel my subscription because I passed my evaluation or just something? No. So whenever you pass your evaluation, Duran, you've got to give it 24 hours. Normally, the next business day, you'll get an email from Buell Knox with instructions on how to activate your master account. It goes from an eval to a master account. So just look out for that email from Buell Knox. And yeah, they definitely will shut down your eval account. That one's of no use anymore, and you will get a new master account where you trade live.
Yeah. In the meantime, you get bored, you can always get another eval. Go ahead and pass that one too,
Yeah, exactly. Work on those other evals in the meantime, Duran.
Just make sure in Quantower, maybe even just remove the old eval from Quantower.
Oh yeah.
Because I've made that mistake before where I had already passed, and then I thought I toggled over to another account, and turned out I was still in the account that I passed, and I ended up having to pass it twice. So
oh yeah, you definitely don't want to do any more trading on the account that you pass. Once you pass that 3,000 threshold, shut it down.
I would honestly just remove that one from there for now, just because, like I said, it's going to, depending on when you load up your Quantower, how you do it, like oftentimes it's going to still default to that account you've already passed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And congratulations once again to Duran. That's J Randy in the chat. He passed his eval on Friday, and so
first ever eval.
Exciting things to come, man.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Love to hear it, dude. Love to hear it. What I don't love is these boring markets right now, but it's all right. We'll have to wait. I mean, just a chop fest, guys. As you can see here on the S&P and NASDAQ. Similar story here on the Dow and the Russell 2000. Gold looks a little bit more convinced in its move, but it just has such a long ways to go. That said, with S3 being so far down there, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Euro moving down with gold as well. And crude just sort of starting to chop now as well. Bobby, what's up? Alfredo, what's up? And what's up? Welcome, guys. Welcome. welcome. Any you guys let us know, man. You guys in the chat have any questions, let us know. You guys see any trades, have any questions about any setups, anything like that, let us know. We're here for you guys to answer any questions you have, whether it's about our tool or just about trading in general. Just let us know. We're happy to chat with you guys about it, especially as we sit here and wait patiently for a setup. Got an echo? Not sure. Let me see.
Oh, pretty
good. How's that, Duran? Latasha, what's up?
Thank you, Latasha, for the likes.
Better, okay. Yeah, we may be sort of picking up his mic, picking up mine, or vice versa. Maybe being a little too loud this morning. Cisco, what's up?
Man, I can't believe Intel is at $108, dude. It was, I remember looking at Intel when it was $19, $20 less than a year ago.
Yeah.
And just because when Trump endorsed them, that thing just started flying.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, $108. That's crazy. I had some damn Intel. I sold it at 24 when it went from 19 to damn 24. I got out.
Damn.
Crazy, man.
Maya, what's up? Charles, what's up? Juan, what's up? Guys, if you're just joining us, I'm Tim. This is Steve. Alpha Flow Trader is our suite of indicators. You're seeing on our screen right now our KLP, that's Key Levels Pro AI tool. All of these supply and demand zones, all your resistance and support lines, and all of these other key levels, your London highs, Asia highs, London lows, etc. All automatically drawn for you every time you open up your chart. So all you have to do is look, read, and sort of make your decisions there, right, based on the structure that the tool is showing you. Michael, what's up? Russell's starting to break away a little bit. We'll go ahead and set an alert up here on Russell at R4. I say that, and then it immediately just gets some sellers. Dre, what's up? Christopher, what's up? May have to go into.
Yeah, we needed to break above value area. Really, just break out of the value area, just so we can get to the levels we need to. Everything needs to break above value area.
What? Yeah, I mean, I'll check the levels. Let me see.
Check audio levels. Yeah.
Primary mic 1.0.
See if I hear you here.
That looks good. Let me check these levels over here. Those look good.
Let me just unmute it real quick. See if I hear it echo.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, all the levels seem okay. I'm not sure what the issue is, but we'll try to figure it out.
Anybody else in the chat hearing echoes from us?
All right, let's see. How's that? Let's see.
That is your PC sound on.
Nope, it's off. Yeah, it's off, man. I'm not sure, man. Yeah, the settings all seem okay to me. Mic check, mic check. I think it should be okay. If not, we'll try to figure it out. But yeah, no, we don't have any other audio on. Muted.
You say you're muted?
How's that? Let me know, Duran, if that's any better. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, not much going on in markets. We might as well work on our day of technical difficulties.
Yeah.
We got video issues, audio issues.
Yeah, yeah. That's what happens, guys, when you get started late and you rush in, man.
Yeah.
Preparation is key, and we did not prepare for this morning. Jumped on here with about a minute till market open, which which has definitely been lackluster since that market has opened. As you guys can see, just moving sideways right now. Not much we can do about that. Black, what's up? S&P and NASDAQ looking like they want to move down. Dow and Russ similar. Gold has been kind of the one constant this morning. It's been pretty much bearish since market opened consistently. And oil also chopping around. So yeah, so guys, anyway, that's what we do, man. So what you see on the screen is our indicator that we created. We created it for ourselves, just to to just gather a bunch of data using machine learning to make our tool better. But we initially created it just to help decision making process, right? Just to give us one tool that gives us all the levels we need, all the structure we need, and then to let us know when everything lines up for us. And that's when you will see a signal like this that you can hover over and get all the information. It'll tell you everything about that trade you need to know. So yeah, so we started. We've used it for a long time for ourselves, and then started sharing it with friends and family, and just recently started sharing it with the public. So that's what we're doing here every Monday to Friday morning. Morning New York session for a couple hours every morning. Just let you guys see how we use it, how it works, and yeah, and the type of setups that we look for using it. Slow morning right now. Nothing really happening. We just got sideways movement on the indexes. Like I said earlier, gold is really the only instrument right now that's kind of gold and euro that have kind of just chosen its direction, and it's moving in that way. Gold, I do see reacting here off this pre-market low. You can see drawn out from our tool. So we'll see what happens there. Oil is an absolute chop fest right now. In between, is stuck in between VWAP and the 21 EMA. You see oil right here, sitting about 91 bucks, 91.40 right now per barrel. And the S&P, it's interesting because we are on an outside day, meaning we will not trade these R3s, but it's definitely thus far is absolutely respecting that R3 level.
Yeah, I've been seeing that. It's been bouncing off that R3.
Yeah.
Holding up pretty well.
Volleyball, what's up? Excuse me. Needed some coffee or something this morning, y'all. Struggling. Not sure why, man. I went to bed early, but it was a long weekend too. It's like I hear YouTube and TikTok. Do you have both open, Duran? Go ahead and unmute for a second. Let's just hear it, Steve.
Let me unmute.
Sounds fine to me.
Yes. YouTube sounds fine at least.
YouTube sounds fine. Yeah. All right, yeah, can mute it. Yeah, the YouTube one by itself sounds okay.
I can't hear anything on TikTok though. When I unmute my TikTok site, I don't hear any.
No, it sounds good. Yeah, so it's got to be you, Duran. Yeah, because I just checked it on a different TikTok account as well as Steve checked on YouTube, and we did not hear anything. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Preston said TikTok's good. Yeah, I think that might be some user error there, my boy. Yeah, and it could be maybe I don't know if you had YouTube, because if you have YouTube Premium, it'll keep playing in the background just like TikTok does. So it could be you had maybe both open. I don't know. But yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, so slow, boring morning, y'all. We'll see what happens. We've already marked out or not marked out. We've already set alerts at all the levels that we're going to be interested in trading, with the anticipation that we may not see those setups before we jump off of our live here. We will go back over those with you guys before we get off, though, and let you know. Stendy, what's up? What's up, guys? Yeah, so right now, just one of those mornings, guys. You just got to kind of wait it out. Followed Alan, appreciate the follow, man, for sure. Appreciate the follow. Let us know if you have any questions at all about what you're seeing or what we're doing or how we use our tool to make money every day in the market. Happy to answer any questions you have, man. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it, man. Any questions you have, let us know, especially days like today when we're kind of waiting for our setups. Um, we're happy to just talk trading in general or just about anything really. Um, now, I will say this: you hear us saying, "Oh, boring morning, slow morning." Well, that's because for our setups, right? Because we're looking for very specific setups. But again, like I said, if you're a scalper and you see these candle color shift changes, you scalp down till it changes, you win. You scalp down till it changes, you win. Scalp up till it changes, you win. So I say boring morning for us, just because we're waiting for our certain key levels. We're looking for bigger moves. But if you're a scalper, there's been plenty of moves already this morning that you could have made, even maybe not directly in this chop, right? But definitely was some moves that could have been made there. Down Russell. Everything just stuck inside its volume area right now.
Just gotta practice patience today, guys. This is part of trading. You are gonna have no trade days. It's part of it.
Yeah, no trade days used to really tick me off, man, until I realized that no trade days means you did not lose.
Yeah.
Right. So, and I highly doubt it will be a no trade day, but it'll be a no trade morning potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, if we see these levels get tapped after lunch, we will 100% take those trades. That happened last week. We'd made our call outs, and it was around 1:30. We saw NQ hit the levels we were waiting for, and we took those trades right there. So that's why we do call them out. That's why we do send those alerts. You about to say something? My bad.
Oh no, I was gonna say now the further we do go in the day, the more selective I get.
Yeah.
That's just on me. I do look, if it comes 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm only looking for A+ setups at that point. I'd say the best setups normally happen between 9:30 and 11, and which is why we chose these hours to live stream.
My bad. Yeah, same. Those are definitely, and the data shows that too, right? The New York morning session, you can pretty much take if you took every single trade, you'd be green, right?
Right.
With our tool, but it does change as the day goes on. Winning rates do go down as it gets longer. So it doesn't mean don't trade them. It means wait for.
Just be more selective.
Be very selective, yeah. And definitely don't trade during lunchtime. Yeah. No matter what. Like when I do the afternoon trades, it's typically after 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock, maybe even 3 o'clock for that power hour. But yeah.
Surprising that we've had a couple of headlines already on sirens going off and still moving sideways. Now, one launch detected that fell near IDF troops in South Lebanon. So Israel's receiving they're under attack from the Lebanese border. But yeah, I mean, it's funny that we're getting at least some war news, but still just
rather than dumping, it's just uncertain. Yeah. Like you see, look at crude is at a standstill.
I mean, oil bumped up a little bit on that news, but no massive candles.
Jose, what's up? Appreciate the likes, guys. Yeah, we appreciate you following us. We appreciate the likes. We don't we don't do these lives to become monetized creators, right? So we don't ask for gifts or anything like that. We just like the live, share the live, follow us. Those are the ways that we just really appreciate you guys helping us out, right? Anytime we do receive gifts, we just turn around and use those to promote the live anyway. So, yeah. What's up, guys? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm Tim. This is Steve. Alpha Flow Trader is our tool that you see on the screen right now on this trading view chart. Marks out all your support and resistance lines for you. Accidentally grabbed that. Let me bring that back down here. Draws out all these support and resistance lines for you, as well as all your key levels, your supply and demand zones, and this volume session profile that it builds out for you automatically. So no more having to get up early and draw out all of your keys, levels, and zones. It just does it for you automatically, and then the next session does it again. Next session does it again, so that all you have to do is just load up your chart and wait. That's kind of the point of the tool. All right, NASDAQ again looking stronger than ES, but we'll see. ES did finally get above VWAP as well as this 21 EMA, as well as did NQ. So might be a good sign that things are starting to move in the other direction, which will be great because we're looking for, on the S&P, we're looking for this level up here at 74.95, and on NASDAQ we're looking for this level at 29,731 to go short there. So hopefully we can get some buyers, man, get some buyers in here and get us up to those levels so we can start thinking about taking a trade. Yeah, Dow and Russell now starting to diverge from Dow. So you see it kind of converged with it. They were chopping together, and you see now Russell picking up some strength there. So we may see Russell get up here to this R4 level. That would be awesome. Like Steve has mentioned before, we don't want to see like a candle like this go tap a level. We want to see it grind up to that level, right? So we want to see it step up to that level versus shoot up, right? Known for its rich history and modern charm. All right, let's look at gold. Haven't looked at gold in a few minutes. Gold, yeah, same thing. It was continuous move down. Gold right now playing around this pre-market low area. And so it came through pre-market low, but it keeps rejecting this low volume node. So this little orange red shaded piece at the bottom of the blue is a low volume node. And you see, and when it tapped it, it did react to it. That's one thing that you'll see if you guys download our indicator, if you get it, just watching the markets, it's, to me anyway, it's still so fascinating just to see how these key levels work and how these different institutions and these different markets react to these key levels, right? It is kind of cool to see, even for somebody that's been trading for a while. It's just cool to see how these levels really move everything, and that's why our main product is called KELP, Key Levels Pro. Duran, appreciate you sharing the live. Yeah, guys, all the information on us as well as our tool that you're seeing on the screen, you can find it at alphaflowtrader.com. You can find that information in our bios as well. Alphaflowtrader.com, you can learn about all of our products as well as just learn about trading futures in general. So we have a really cool learning section that starts off really, really basic to help you guys sort of start to understand the basics there. If you're new to trading, you can learn about what prop firm trading is. You can learn about the different futures contracts, the different tick values, all that, a bit about the strategies, right? So there's a little something there for everybody, and we encourage you guys to check that out at alphaflowtrader.com. Of course, if you get over there and you want to subscribe and get a subscription to our indicator, we love and appreciate that. But maybe you're not sure, in which case just join us on these live sessions and you can watch it for yourself and then make your decision, right? So like I always say, we can show you better than we can tell you, and that's why we do this every morning. So Estella, what's up? So yeah, guys, just kind of slow right now. You see I've got gold and euro on the screen, neither one really near where we want them to go. We need to see pretty big moves in order for us to have a setup. I do like that NQ is starting to show some strength. ES still a bit uncertain, but I like that NQ is starting to show some strength. It's inside of the supply zone now, but would love to see NQ get up here to
above these highs,
yeah,
pre-market highs, right?
Yeah, if it can get above those and continue up, then I'm sure we'll get an R4 set up at some point. Appreciate you guys liking the live, guys. On TikTok, you got anything? Is there any comments or anything on YouTube?
No, that was what I was checking out.
Yeah, guys, you can check us out on at Alpha Flow Trader on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook, and at Alpha Flow Trades on X for those of you that still use X.
They're also starting to put out some content, some strategy content on YouTube as well, guys. If you want to go check it out and learn more about how we trade these Camarillo levels. Oil's inching its way up towards R4 as well.
Yeah. Did we mark? No, I marked. I think I marked oil at S4. Go ahead and pop.
Yeah, we're more interested in S4 for sure.
Yeah.
But definitely may not get there today with all this negative news coming out.
It's so rare. I appreciate the Cam Strat YouTube video drop last night. It's so rare seeing traders show so much patience. I'm used to seeing. Yeah, man. Which hey, man, those guys. Yeah, like you could absolutely scalp. Like I said, scalp. Just looking at this crude chart here, you could scalp all day long. You can do that on a lot of these charts if that's what you do. It's just not particularly what we do. But absolutely, there's people out there that are using our indicator just for scalping off of these candle color changes. Hustling Charlie, what's up? Yeah. So what time is it? 10:30.
The server just let me know we haven't received any signals in 65 minutes. There may be something going on. Whenever it doesn't receive signals, it thinks like maybe there's an issue.
Yeah.
No, there's just nothing going on. Really.
So Steve was mentioning that our machine learning database server sent him a message like, "Oh man, there's not been any signals. Make sure nothing's broken." It's like, no, it's just one of those days, man. Yeah. Even the AI is shocked, y'all.
Yeah.
Ruggy, what's up, bro? Yeah, even the AI doesn't know what to do with it. There has not been any signals in the last hour, which is rare. All right, so now let me look. Let me switch over to Russell. I see Russell making a move over here. Dow absolutely doing nothing, just blah. And then you see Russell now said, all right, I'm going to go ahead.
Russell's breaking out from its range. Let's see if I think Russell and
definitely got to break a structure here on Russell. So Russell and NQ right now looking like the two possibles, right?
Let's see, R4 on Russell. It looks decent placement.
Yeah.
And NQ.
So Russell and NQ are the two probably closest to trades that we may see this morning. Maybe crude, we'll see, but yeah. So we'll look for Nasdaq to get up here around 28,731, and we'll look for Russell to get up here around 28,885, which looks like they might. We'll see. They've got to get through a couple key levels here. They've got to get through this London high. They've got to get through this pre-market high and then this weekly high to get there, which is all the more reason why I like that trade if it can get up there to R4, I think. You see Russell sort of reacting in his low volume node right now too, right? It did tap this London high and started to react there. It doesn't look like we've taken out any of the lows on Russell or on Dow. So you see you've got all these lows still untouched below at the London Asia low.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still got all this.
Reason.
Yeah.
I had lower.
ES starting to show a little bit of fight here. NQ pushing. If NQ can get past this pre-market high, I think I like it to come up here, and we'll look for a reversal right there where I have this alert set on NQ. Arturum, what's up? Let me check back. I haven't looked at Facebook in a minute. I always forget about Facebook.
Yeah, futures guy. You're definitely not going to see.
Hey Kyle, sorry. What's up, man? I just now saw this. My bad, bro.
A bunch of trades from us every morning. Probably I would say on average 2 trades, but somewhere between 1 and 2 trades is what we'll average during our streams.
Yeah, and we may see more than that. But we really
we're very selective. Yeah, you'll definitely get on average more signals during our streams, but we're not taking all our
Yeah, you
signals.
might get 4 or 5,
Yeah, yeah.
and
But
we'll pick 1
today's
or 2 of
stream
them.
we got zero.
0.
All
Although
those
I do,
anomaly days where
yeah,
just nothing's going on.
I do like that the tech indexes. We got S&P and Nasdaq over here are starting to show some fight. Nasdaq tapped its equal high up here at pre-market, so hoping we can see it punch through there and get up here to where we can start thinking about a short. Russell also did the exact same thing, and this is why I say these key levels matters, guys. Look, it very well may blow through here, but look what happens. So Russell comes up, literally wicks this pre-market high, and you see some rejection, right? Saw a very similar thing right here on NQ. Russell comes up, the wick taps the pre-market high and shows some rejection. So let's see. Who hearted? Hey, we appreciate the follow. Who? What's that say? Hoof-hearted. Hoof-hearted. We appreciate the follow. Let us know if you have any questions at all about our tool or what we're doing or just trading in general. Let us know. All right. Yeah, and I think too, like if we see like Russell and NQ, for example, really struggle to get past this pre-market high, then then it could be a really long day waiting for it to come to take all these lows out down here, right, Steve?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They just made equal highs just now at this pre-market high. So we'll see.
Yep.
We got a minute left on this candle.
Nasdaq and Russell both rejected off that pre-market. Dow is like, I don't know, Dow's just sleeping right now. All right, we do have a flashing signal on gold.
Oh, what we got?
Continuation short.
A continuation short.
Value area low.
Just because of where we're situated, we're at central pivot. We're at a bunch of point of controls. Wouldn't take this signal and it's a weak signal as well. So.
Yeah, right now it's showing as a weak signal, guys, as you can see. So when you see it yellow, does not mean enter the trade, right? That's basically just a warning letting you know that the signal is forming. We do not the candle. So whether you're trading 2-minute, 5-minute, 15-minute, the candle has to close to confirm that signal, right? So we're trading on the 5-minute, meaning the 5-minute candle is going to have to close and confirm that signal. As Steve mentioned, not really. There's a bunch of points of control there. But I also do like it to come down further.
Yeah, and this is also a good time to explain. This is the other signal criteria that we look at, the other strategy that we trade. Not so much, it doesn't get as much mentions as the Camarilla pivots level, but this is not a Camarilla pivots signal. This is a signal based on volume profile. And what it's saying here is it's a continuation short off of value area low. So price broke below
and the signal went away.
Yeah, price broke below value area low, and it's saying that it's a continuation of the trend going lower. So it's a continuation trend to the downside based off of price breaking below value area low, coming back up, retesting value area low, and then continuing lower. But the signal went away, so it didn't confirm it is not a signal. But that is the other type of signals that KLPAI does trigger. So you got your Camarilla signals, long Camarilla reversals, Camarilla continuations, and then you also have your value area reversals and value area continuation signals. So 4 types of signals you'll see from us or from our indicator.
Yeah. Yep. And the Camarillos is probably, I'd say, are number one. The value areas. Now, the one I caught a huge value area winner off of NQ. Was it Friday morning when I came in, set the stuff up, and left?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
said, yep.
Just entered it for shits and gigs and saw it, and I knew I wasn't gonna be trading that day, and I came over here, helped Steve get everything set up for the stream, and just went ahead and jumped in there for a quick little 17 hundo. One mini contract. We appreciate you, Duran.
But yeah, they're definitely our it's definitely another valid setup that we do look for.
Yeah, so you see here NQ guys, we're looking for it to get up here to R4, our R4 level here. Um, but you see right now it has just tapped this pre-market twice and is not looking right now anyway like it wants to keep going further. Same with Russell. Russell came up, tapped that pre-market high, and said, "Nah, let me turn around and see." So we'll see what happens here, guys. More and more looks more and more likely that we end up not entering a trade during our live anyway. But we did set alerts at all of our levels that we'll give those alerts out to you guys shortly as well. Really hoping we can see at least one setup here, but I'm also not looking to chase anything. I have no problem jumping off of here and waiting for the afternoon or even tonight. Ira, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Gold seeing a little market shit. And so scalpers, this is where I talk about. So you see here, you're in a bearish trend on gold, right? You see the candle color flip here to orange. There's your scalp move down. You get out when you see this green shift candle, and then this could be another potential entry here on a short. That said, there is a lot below it that it can react to, so take that with a grain of salt.
Mm-hmm.
But
morning, Ira.
Good morning, brother. Hope you had a good weekend, man.
So we got some rejection here on ES at value area highs. So it looks like it's one of those rangy days where we're gonna be bouncing from value area high, value area low.
Which I gotta be honest with you, I know I know that on outside days, it's basically doing the opposite of what it's supposed to do right now on an outside day.
Yeah.
But the way I'm looking at ES right now, the way it's rejected that, this is where back, guys, before we went fully robotic, right? Like just signal, no signal. This is a trade where I probably, after I saw it tap that R3 several times, I may look for a move off of R3.
Yeah.
Even though it is not good, you're not going to see a signal for it. You're not going to. That's just me from trading it and just studying Camarillo levels for some time, right? So yeah, we'll see. Dow finally at least doing something. So by selling pressure on Dow, still staying in its range. You see it came down to the bottom of its range. So
Russell's the only one that gave us any sort of type of real breakout move from its range, but it's starting to come right back to point of control.
Right back to it. And so guys, that's why this value area, this blue thing on the screen, I know throws a lot of people off. The reason why it's there and why it's so important, because you can see that where price likes to stay, right? Look where price is living right now inside of this value area. Right. So price wants to be there somewhere 60, 70% of the time. Price wants to be here. So that's why when we see it get out here, you start looking for moves back to it, right? That's on the value area strategy. So yeah, our tool is basically, it's really three strategies, right? It's supply and demand, support and resistance, and volume session profile. Is the simplest way to do it. None of which is revolutionary or anything we created or anything like that. They're just simple, proven strats that we just put our own spin on, right?
And sometimes the stars will align and everything will line up all at once. All your value area highs will line up with your R4s, your R5s, and your London highs, and that's what we look for.
Yep. Yeah, Ira, you have not missed much. Excuse me, this morning. Just been a slow morning. No signals. We did have a bunch of winners overnight on crude, but no signals in the open market yet this morning. We had gold flashing a signal briefly, but yeah, just a sideways market. So not a market you want to trade right now, man. Even scalping, you're going to get chopped out, right? So you see sideways on ES, sideways on NQ, perfectly sideways on Dow. Russell did show some fight, but it got up here to this pre-market, and it just couldn't. It got exhausted at the pre-market and just came right back down. Maya, what's up? Gold. Gold. It was in no man's land for us anyway. Definitely could scalp gold, as you can see here on the candle color changes, but it's not what we do. Natural gas we haven't really talked about this morning, but you just look at that crazy price action on natural gas, guys. All these wicks up and down, these big candles. So really, really volatile there on natural gas this morning. No signals either. Bitcoin not really looking at, but it's doing the same thing as the indexes. And oil, yeah, oil just oil. It seems like it wants to continue further.
Yeah, good job, Ira, man. I know you're not. I think Ira was another one that wasn't very far away. I think he's about $600 away from passing his
Oh, let's go
eval as well.
already,
So
huh?
just be patient. That
Yeah,
last
yeah,
600 though,
bro.
that
Yeah,
final mile, man,
yeah. The
it's
last
tough.
few $100 when you're passing an eval seems like the hardest sometimes, man. And you always hate going backwards. Like, oh, I only need 600 pass. Now I need 800 to pass. It's like that's kind of just normal how it goes. You're not going to win every trade, but there's definitely something psychological about that last few $100.
Yeah.
My son actually.
I've literally failed from within $20 of passing
That's
guys.
wild.
So
That is wild.
definitely, definitely possible.
My oldest son, Dylan, he was like $12 from passing. Thought he had passed. Exited the trade manually. He was just in it like a quick. Just I'm in and out. He was like 30 cents from passing. 30 cents from passing, went down like a 200, went down $200. And he did come back and pass it, but man, I thought he was gonna damn burn the place down, bro. 30 cents.
Oh man.
Esparta. Hey, Esparta, we appreciate the share. We appreciate the follow. Tell us about yourself, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let us know if you have any questions. Welcome to the crew here. I'm glad to see our little crew gang. You know, we've only been going live a couple weeks. I'm glad to see our little trading crew growing, man. It is cool to see. You know, guys like Ira and Duran and Futures guy and what was the ones that came last week? A few days, Flamingo and Olivia, which I'm sure we'll see them at some point. It's just kind of cool seeing it.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Appreciate the engagement, guys. Hopefully, you guys are taking away something, some type of knowledge from these live streams. Or
my first day paper trading. Glad I know the market wasn't the best, at least. Oh
yeah, Maya, yeah, absolutely, Maya. First day paper trading. Yeah, this is
hey, now you learn what chop does to a trade.
Definitely a market that you got to be very, very patient with, and just try not to force trades for sure. Let the trades come to you. Don't go trying to force something or see something that's not there.
Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah, tough first morning, but hey, that's what paper trading's for, though.
Yeah,
so you can learn a lesson real quick on trading the chop. And two, you know, while you paper trade, when you get ready, I don't know if you've checked out our website or seen our tool or understand how the signals work. Let me find an example of a signal that was called, like right here, where it tells you the stop loss. It gives you your take profit levels. It gives you information about the trade. Even while paper trading, you can load that tool up on your paper trading chart, so you at least have those levels. You have the signals. You can absolutely use our tool to practice on paper trading. We did it for a very long time when we were testing it.
Yes, is doing just broke its range back to the upside. I like to want to try to make a move here. Yes.
Was Maya here Friday? Sorry, go ahead.
No.
Oh, talking about ES.
Yeah.
It's getting some strength. Broke a little bit of structure there. Now let's see if it can. But no, I was asking.
Inside a supply zone as well.
Yeah, it's in the supply zone and pre-market high. Was Maya here Friday? No. Okay, well, Maya, welcome. If you haven't followed us, give us a follow. We're here every. Okay, that's what's up. No, you got it. And if you're not until you're not ready to grab our indicator and throw it on your trading view chart, just join us on the lives. We're just regular dudes that day trade for a living. We're not these YouTube traders sponsored by prop firms and all this other stuff, man. We're just two regular dudes that day trade for a living and created our own indicator to make it easier for us, and then just had really great results over the last year and started sharing it with friends and family, and now we share it live. So you can absolutely just join us live and check it out. If you've been watching this morning, probably pretty boring, right? Because just no action. If you're a scalper, sure, like I said, you can use our tool to scalp these candle color changes if you're just really looking for some action. But for us, we would look for our setups and wait for them. Appreciate the follow, Maya. And we're super accessible too, Maya. So if we're on the chat, anytime we're on live, we answer every question that comes through. You can always also DM us or even email us through our website, and we're super responsive. We're not, like I said, our job's not just to, our job's to make money trading. And obviously we love being able to now help newer traders because our tool is super simple. But at the end of the day, we're also happy just when people join us and learn and make money, right? So we do trade. What you see on my screen is live cash. I also have another machine off screen. You can't see that I have 8 or 9 prop firm accounts on that I also trade. So I go back and forth or trade both sometimes at the same time. But anytime you see me on this live, you see me just trading cash, and that's how we do it. That's how we do it. And it works right now. Our indicator works best. You see, I'm using it on TradingView. I also have it loaded up on Quantower for my prop firm accounts, right? But like if you're new to prop firm trading, my personal advice, and if you don't have just direct access to somebody to help you, is go ahead and just, you might pay a little bit more, but get a prop firm eval account that you can trade on TradingView, just because I think it's the simplest setup, right? Like, Steve, would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. Like your
Take Profit Trader is a great one. And we don't have any affiliation with them, but Take Profit Trader is a great one that works on TradingView, and our tool works really great with. And then once you step it up a little bit and you want to start doing multiple accounts, then you can open up start a Quantower account, and then you can put all your evals in there. You can put real accounts in there. You can copy trade across it. But for starting out, 100%, I recommend you get one that you can get a prop firm eval that you can trade on TradingView, so that way you can use our tool just out of the box. Super simple.
NASDAQ is starting to head towards R4, very within distance of R4.
Yeah, so we might see something here.
Russell here is testing pre-market highs again. Let's see if we can actually break
it. Looks like it actually did pass pre-market high.
It's wicked it, but it has not closed above.
No, it has not closed above it. No,
just yet.
Yeah, and Maya too. Our website alphaflowtrader.com. We have a learning section that's really cool. Got some really basic stuff on up to some more advanced. But you can learn all about our tools at alphaflowtrader.com, as well as check out our learning section, our blog, and grab some info there. All right, Russell. Yeah, Russell looks like it's just struggling with that pre-market. You see it, guys. 3 attempts so far, has not been able to close above it. Let's see what it does. And Q has finally, it did close above pre-market, almost came back below it, but it did not. And we might see it make a move up here to our level there at 29,731. The level's automatically drawn from our tool. You see, I did put an alert there as well, just to let me know if in case it gets there. In case it gets there after we're already off the live. So no trades this morning, no signals this morning, just a crazy morning. But there was several overnight winners across the market. So from last night's Asian session at 6 p.m. Eastern on, and then overnight through the European markets as well. A lot of winners with the signals last night. Just really slow and weird Monday. Monday's always kind of like this anyway, but usually you'll still at least get a bit more clear direction. But I think it's just with all the uncertainty. And I think really what it is you've got Israel bombing Iran bombing Saudi Arabia and everybody else, and you've got the U.S. has not taken a stance yet on the weekend's escalation. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm thinking. That's my guess. That's why the markets are hesitant, waiting to see how we respond to the escalation over the weekend.
Iran has just posted the Secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council. If the Zionist and American alliance makes another misstep, the region will turn into hell for it.
Okay, that's a pretty strong one.
Yeah,
and that's why you see me. I jump right over to oil. Oil doesn't care. They're waiting to see what the U.S.'s responses are, I think. Yeah. But I think either way it goes, y'all. Time for the Alpha Flow Trader gas price check-in. We're still sitting at almost $92 a barrel. We've got escalation in the Middle East, so the gas prices are not coming down today, y'all. That's pretty much a guarantee.
Where did we get to? We got as low as 89, huh? 89.
Yeah. Excuse me. Cool. I've been learning S&D scalping. Yeah, no, check it out. Check out. Yeah, so we do. So like for our indicator that you see on the screen, the scalping function is simple. It's just you see this little triangle, the shaded triangle, and you see candle color change. So that's how you scalp with our tool. So you see right there, it was already in bear bullish. So you want to only scalp the trend, right? So you see that shift change from orange to green there. You scalp it up till you see orange and get out. Then you see the next one come through, shifts back to green.
We've actually got a supply and demand program called Zone Trader. This one you see on the chat now. is KLP AI, but we do have
Yeah, a supply and demand tool as
a
well.
supply and demand indicator as well, which draws out those supply and demand zones that you see on our chart here. Do you see what do you? If
Yeah,
you're
yeah. I'm
looking
on
at
like on the
ES, yeah,
I'm on
ES,
ES right now. This is a 30-minute supply zone that was automatically drawn out from our tool right
yeah.
now. So you see, it did come up into the supply zone earlier and react to it. It did it again there. We'll see what happens here. But so this is that's an automatically drawn supply zone as well.
Yeah. What time frame do you trade, Maya?
She's scalping probably 2 minute, maybe 1 minute. All right. Yeah, boring, boring. Oil is just really just like doing nothing. You saw it just based with no movement for a while. It got a little bit, starting to base again. Entering on 5 minute. Okay, yeah, that's what we use as well. Um, hope.
Yeah, what you see on the chart too as well is our supply and demand zone. We actually pull we detect supply and demand zones from the higher time frames. So we'll go as high as the daily and was it the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 15 minutes. We'll pull all the supply zones detected on those time frames and place it right here on your current time frame that we trade. Well, for us, it's the 5 minutes. So if you're on the 5 minute, I think on your chart,
It's
on
a
your
30 minute.
ES chart,
It's a 30 minute, I think.
you say, yeah,
Yeah.
you see how there's a 30-minute supply zone drawn or detected on the 30-minute time frame, but it's drawn right here on the 5 minute time frame.
Yeah, which is really cool if you trade supply and demand, being able to grab those, not having to do it yourself, right? Just yep. And yeah, so this one you can see it says auto SZ, that's auto supply zone. You see 30 minute is the time frame.
Yeah.
And then it gives you the range, the price range of it. Right now it's at the top of it, back at pre-market high. Let's see what happens. It definitely respected the supply zone early on, and now it looks like it may invalidate it.
Yeah.
All right, Russell is at the prior week. I think that's they're not prior week. What's the light blue?
Prior weeks. Yep, you're right. Prior weeks low or high. Probably the low.
Yeah.
Yeah, prior weeks low.
All right, so yeah, we'll see what happens there. If it was a high, I think the low is going to be I think we'll get through here. Dow finally getting some strength. It has broken structure here to the upside. S&P has made it out of that supply zone. Let's see. Yeah, it's closed outside that supply zone, and you see it's gone. So you saw that. I don't know if you saw that, Maya, in real time when price closed outside of that 30-minute supply zone.
You breached it.
So. It disappeared, right? So that supply zone is no longer valid. But that's just really cool stuff because it's just automatically does everything for you, and then we'll give you a signal on top of that. Cole, ma'am, stop. I'm not even sure who you're talking to or what you're talking about. Yeah, oil base. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Yeah, it's really strange. But again, not really strange in that its price is staying in its range, right, in its volume area. But I just mean strange in that there's been such bad news and that we haven't seen some kind of move.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, so we've got NQ and Russell within striking distance of R4.
Yeah, you see right here on Russell, guys, and then right here on NQ, we're getting close. Getting close. What time is it? I'm gonna watch 11 o'clock. So we'll give this a little bit to see how these moves play out, and then we'll probably jump off here. But since we're so close now, we waited 2 hours for him to get there. We'll hang with you guys a little bit more and see what shakes out. All right. It looks pretty strong. I mean, it keeps pushing that low volume node up.
Yeah.
looks pretty good here, guys. Maybe in the next candle or two, potentially to get to where we would have a setup.
Now scroll to your left.
On NQ?
Yeah, both of them, Russell and NQ, just so you can
All right, let me
see
show
some
Russell here.
comparisons. What I like to look for, which neither one is above significant highs, but they are above some type of highs. Where you at right now?
Russell.
You're on Russell. Let's see where your R4 lines up with Russell.
2885, which is kind of right here in the middle. I mean,
yeah. Now, if you scroll to the left, you see there's potential for
right
it
up
to
here,
blow past R4 and take out those highs just above. You see
2897.
Right, you see that? So I would pay attention to Russell. Might be one of those where it gives you a signal and the signal fails to go higher to grab the liquidity up there. So I pay attention to that on Russell.
Yeah.
And same for NQ. NQ does have a little bit of a high here that it lines up with that it can take out, but there's a more significant one a little bit higher. And you got New York.
Yeah, you got the up here, up. Yeah, you've got point. You got the
New York point of control.
The prior day of they up here that
yeah,
it could.
Exactly.
Yeah. So might have to. Yeah, we'll think about those as they play out. NQ also has this prior week right above it too. So
now, what I would want to see prior to our entry signals are like a lot of topping tails and wicks, just strong bearish looking wicks
right
before our entry candle. I want to see that type of formation before we get a signal. So I'll definitely pay a very close attention to price action here once we get to R4 and see what those candle formations look like. So just remember, guys, just because it gets there doesn't mean we're automatically gonna take the
right.
We're gonna take the trade.
Oh, speaking of, let me look at.
Thanks for the follow, cool. 1T.
1T, appreciate it. Tell us about yourself, man. New trading, been trading. Gold. Yeah, gold was one where I knew we weren't going to get a signal, but you could just tell it was going to at least retrace.
Yeah, you see all those bottoming wicks.
Yeah, like this is exactly what Steve was talking about.
Yeah, exactly. That's the type of action I want to see before a signal is those type of candles.
Mostly options trade RTY. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, we have RTY is one of our favorites too.
Go-tos.
Yeah, we're kind of watching it now.
Yeah, we're watching a signal right now for RTY.
Yeah, 1T. I'm Tim. This is Steve. Alpha Flow Trader is our indicator that we created for ourselves a long time ago to just to make more money trading, and we've used it for a long time, and then we started tweaking it. We connected it to machine learning so that the signals could get better and better, and as of a few weeks ago we started sharing it with the public, and we just trade live with it every Monday through Friday in the New York morning session. This morning's been slow, no signals, no confirmed signals. There was a bunch from overnight from Asia and London, a bunch of winners on oil especially, but this morning it's just been a chop fest and just been kind of brutal. Yeah. So what you're seeing, everything you see on the chart, these different colored lines are the main areas that we trade, these Camarillo support and resistance lines. You see them marked out as S3s and R3s. It also automatically draws these supply and demand zones for you from the different higher time frames, as well as this volume area. And all these other multicolored lines that you see running through are like your London blue. For us is you can change the colors, but we do blue is London high and low, purple is Asia high and low, orange is prior day high and low, and then lastly, scalpers use our indicator to. We don't really advertise it as a scalping indicator, but you see how our candle colors change, right? We don't just do traditional red green because we want you guys to understand when a market shift is still valid. So for example, you see it was a bit of a bearish move here. Candle color changes. You see that next short candle, you scalp there. You see it again here, you can scalp up. So people use our tool to scalp candle color changes, right? Because as you can see, especially if you scalp with the trend, if you're just going bullish, there's a huge scalp. There's another small one. There's another. So even if you're just like, for example, on this Russell trade today, you could have taken 4 sweet scalps. That's just not what we do. We trade the higher institutional levels, but yeah. Biomech, what's up? How's it going?
What's up, Biomech? Yeah, man. Hang with us, 1T, man. We appreciate the engagement, man. We just like talking. Let us know what trades you're in and what you're looking at. We just like talking charts here.
Yeah, Biomech, do you trade? And appreciate the follow, Jay Black. What's up? I've traded options, but I want to get into futures. Yeah, it's super fun. Our tool doesn't work on options. It works on equities and stocks as well, individual stocks, but it's a futures indicator that can be used for scalping or bigger moves. And you can use it on any time frame. You could swing trade with it over the course of a month if you wanted to, month long trades. But we do intraday trading, so we're in and out of our trades typically. I don't know, usually it's within minutes, like maybe 10, 20 minutes or something. Sometimes it'll go to an hour or so. I think we had one last week that was almost 2 hours before it hit or something. But yeah, typically we're in and out of there. I trade options. I've got a few. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you do intraday, you can just copy it down. Fair, yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
We can. All right, so NQ has officially touched R4.
Not quite.
It's there.
It's close. It was within a tick.
Ticks, yeah, for sure. Within ticks of R4.
Yeah, this morning chop has been terrible. Well. So I could copy the signal and just pick it. Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Yeah, we haven't taken any trades today, Biomech, man. It's just been one of those. We just haven't seen our setup, man. We're getting close now to a couple of things that might be setting up for us here on Russell and NQ as they approach our resistance level of 4 that we have mapped out here on the chart. But
yeah,
I haven't taken any trades just yet, but we may.
Paisan, appreciate the share, man. Appreciate the share. Make sure you follow us, dude. But yeah, so I'm Tim. This is Steve. Alpha Flow Trader is our signals machine learning indicator that we use. You're not seeing any signals right now just because it's been a slow morning. Here's crude. Here's an example of one that was actually a loser pre-market, but then you see behind that was winner, and winner, 3 winners in a row on oil. And when you hover over our signals too, it's not just telling you when to buy and sell, it's giving you all the information of why you should, and of course the key levels around it, right? So, but yeah, we're just regular dudes that day trade for a living, and we built this for ourselves. And then we were like, you know what? We just saw value in it. We started sharing it with friends and family, and they're like, man, you guys should sell this thing. And like, it's helped some of our friends and family who are not traders like start making money. And they're like, you guys should sell it. So we were like, I don't know about that. We thought about it, and yeah, we did. We started launching it. We launched it live a few weeks ago, and we trade live with it every morning. I took a puts at open on QQQ, made 35%, but yeah. Can you walk me through the
3 financial statements?
Can you walk me through the 3 financial statements? You need to give me some context there. Happy to walk you through anything, but I'm not sure exactly what you're asking.
Took puts at the open on QQQ and Q, made 35%, but had a ton of drawdown, so down for the day. Yeah, NQ did pretty good at the open, especially if you took puts on it. We kind of sit on our hands at the open, man. Probably kind of let the market play out for the first 15, 30 minutes or so before we pick a side.
Sorry, multitasking over here. I show RTYs at a level right now. Yeah, it is, but it's very close.
Very, very close.
It is. So you can see it right here. We have our resistance line marked out for RTY. The problem was, not really a problem, but this situation is this. So look, when I zoom out, a little too much there. So when I zoom out, so we see where Russell's at right now, but look what's above it though. Up here, you've got a liquidity area right up here at 28.97. So yes, Russell is at that level. It's just I'm not sure what we're gonna do about it yet, just because I could see it continuing up here and up here to around 28. What's that? 28.97 or something like that. Yeah. So from here to here, it still has some good liquidity up here it can grab. So just caution there, I guess. Right, Steve? With Russ, just with that liquidity area up above it.
Yeah.
You got a liquidity area up there. So you guys looking for?
So we've just wicked R4 now.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know. I'm not really sure. We're still thinking about. He's talking about close above this one. I'm sort of. Oh yes, it absolutely has to close above. Like we have to see some confirmation. It doesn't always. The signal will fire, but it just really depends. Like it really depends. I typically like to see a close in my direction confirmed. So I don't always, but mostly I do. But the thing is, with this one, like I said, I'm more concerned about we have a supply and demand zone up here, our supply zone up here. We have another level not too far up, and then right around here, really not far above, right around here, right around 28.97 here. We have a big liquidity area that I'm worried it may close above, go grab it before it reverses down. So I'd be a little hesitant to short here. We do reversals. We reverse these areas. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we don't need as long as it touches R4. It doesn't need to close above R4 as long as we touch R4
and rejects it
and rejects off of R4.
Yeah.
That's when we start. Once we touch R4, we start looking for signs of a reversal. We'll start paying attention to price action.
Right. Let's see. Speaking of what's NQ doing, NQ right there as well. So we've got NQ at the level as well as Russell right now, guys. So we'll see. I might like NQ a little better just because it doesn't have that liquidity area above it like Russell does. But we'll see what happens.
Now Russell is giving us that wick that I talk about that I like to see. So, but
yeah.
it needs to give us several more handles like that.
Me, when I trade these levels on ES, I go after touch. I go first. I would go first. First confirmation in your direction.
Well, you see, you guys actually can read charts. We try, man. Been looking at charts for a long time.
Yeah, I just like days like today, man, they are boring, but it's also a time too where I like because we get a chance to sort of just answer questions in chat and stuff, and we're not just constantly in a trade or out of a trade. And but yeah, we're just key levels guys. That's why our main indicator, our main tool is called KLP, Key Levels Pro AI. Because we're just looking for a very repeatable process, right? Super consistent, super repeatable. We're always looking for 1.5 minimum to 2R so that our risk to reward just works out. So if you win in 6 out of 10 trades, you're money. Even if you're winning 50%, you're in profit just because of the way the system works out, right? As long as you stick to it. And that's why we just don't deviate. That's why this morning, like I could have taken a couple scalps here, no problem. But I just don't deviate, right? Especially not in the same account because this account is I stick to the system religiously on this account, and some days it just has days like this.
Yeah. So first candle closed for Russell. So let's see if we get continued like displacement away from R4.
Can you walk me through the 3 financial statements? Yes, if you can tell me tell me what the 3 financial statements
financial statements of who? The company, our company, what stock? Like you give you financial cash flow balance sheets for what are you talking about? Like what stock are you talking about?
1T.
Our company? You want our go over our balance sheet on our company in general?
That's
yeah, you making no sense, dude.
Yeah, can you walk me through the 3 financial statements in general? Maybe see. Yeah, I'm sorry if we're misunderstanding. I just that does not make any sense to me. 1T. My mentor always said no better trade. Yeah. Honestly, man, because it shows when you get to a level where you're not chasing and you can be patient, sit on your hands a bit. Yeah, it's kind of boring, but guess what? What you're not doing is you're not entering dumb trades and losing money. So, yeah, I agree. I totally agree with your mentor, man. 100%. Can you walk me through the three financial state? I just really have no idea what this person's talking about. Is it a language barrier or something? Let me click on the profile and see. I don't think so. Impolites. No bio, no videos. This account is private. All right. So no context there. Explain each financial document and how they connect to each other. Okay. Financial document. I have no clue. When you keep saying document, I have in statements. I have no idea what you're talking about. If you're talking about our three strategies, like the three strategies you heard me mention earlier, I'm happy to walk through those. We trade supply and demand.
Talk about cash flow statements and balance sheets. But
that's
normally you'll say, hey, can you go over the three financial statements of NVIDIA, or can you go over the three financial statements of Microsoft?
Yeah.
He just wants us to explain just the three financial statements, balance sheets and cash flows, and when you look at it,
income statement, balance sheet statement, cash flow. Yeah. Right, I understand. But for what we're trading indexes right now, so we're trading futures indexes, right? So we're not trading individual stocks. Okay, I understand what you're saying now.
Well, unless he wants to go over our personal balance sheet or income statements, this ain't the time for that.
Yeah,
we're trying to look for trades right now.
Yeah, but no. What was I gonna say? Mute this guy real quick. Not you. I had to mute this other guy.
Now Russell.
So yeah, no, we're not on individual stocks, man. We're not looking at the MagSep. We're not looking at any equities. We're on the Dow and Russell indexes right now, and Dow and Russell indexes. And here we're looking at the ES and NQ. But yeah, sorry for the confusion there. Impolite. Sorry about that. Yeah, and you guys can see the ticker that we're on, right? So you can see here it says S&P 500, Nasdaq 100. So yeah, we're not trading individual assets. We're trading the indexes, the futures markets. So Nasdaq kind of fighting around there. I assume Russell doing the same thing. Yeah. What time do we have now? About 11:20. Guys, if you're just joining us for the first time, we appreciate you guys. I'm Tim. This is Steve with Alpha Flow Trader. Alpha Flow Trader is our indicator you see on the screen. It's a signals AI machine learning signals engine. There's an example of the signal in the breakdown of the trade. Been a slow morning.
All right, guys. So we've got 10 minutes, man. You want to start going over some call outs just in case we don't actually get in a trade here before we sign off?
Yeah, because Nasdaq looks like it may want to close above there.
Yeah, I was watching Russell pretty damn
close. Yeah, same close, Russell. Man, but I'd like to our point where, like we were telling a guy on here earlier, was it Biomech or 1T? One of them we were talking about. Let me go scroll back up and see. Oh yeah, 1T, like we were talking about with 1T. It is a key level, man, but there's some reason to believe it might go past it, right? Now, of course, I'm getting all the alerts. Walk you through the statements. So walk you through the statements of cash flow, income statements, and balance sheets. You're talking about our own, which we will not. I mean, we're definitely if you are a part of our community, we'll be happy to share all that stuff with you. But we're just not gonna like walk you through that if you're talking about for our own company. And if I'm misunderstanding still, I apologize, man. All right, let me see. You got yours. You got your screen sharing now.
He said that. Shut the fuck up.
Who said that? Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good. 1T. We appreciate you though. You're in the squad now, bro. Officially. After that, you're now part of the gang, dude. So let's go.
So we're getting some good rejection wicks off of R4 here on Russell. That's what I'm liking. Just still haven't seen that strong move to the downside just yet, but we may see it here on this candle. We'll see.
Steve, yeah, I'm not seeing your Let me make sure. Let me just reload it.
My screen.
Okay, I think I might have fixed it now. Let me see. Now it's just showing black when I switch to it.
You talking about my charts?
Yeah, I can see it in the preview pane, but I see it in the preview pane, but when I switch over, I do not. Let me just hide that for a second and try it. No, I'm just getting a blank black screen.
I'll disconnect and reconnect. Let's see.
Let me try it. I'll try it over here.
Disconnect. I just disconnected. Let me reshare for you.
All right, we'll try it again. So what I'm trying to do right now, Steve's trying. How long have you been trading? Me a few years. Steve a long, much longer.
8 years.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me try again.
I just reshared it.
Still black. Yeah, I should have tested that before. I see it. It's weird. I see it in the preview. I see it in the preview pane, but I just don't see it when I go switch it over to the live.
Russell should flash us the signal now.
Let's see what's NASDAQ doing. NASDAQ's flashing. So you see the signal flashing on NASDAQ here, guys. Really been super bullish for about the last, I don't even know how long.
Weak signal that's flashing.
Yeah, you see a weak signal. It's already popped up your. So you see the signal flashing. You don't take it until the candle closes, but you see the signal flashing. You see it already places your stop loss and your 2 TP levels. Now let's see what happens on Russ. Russ, I don't see anything flashing yet on Russ.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing.
But it's definitely
just retracted. So
yeah. So we'll see what happens there. Right now it's showing as a weak signal, guys. Right, so we do a poor, weak, good, and strong are the 4 grades that our signal will give you. I'm not saying we take every good or strong trade, and I'm not saying we don't take weak or poor. Yeah, like we take what makes sense based on the moment, right? Based on whatever's happening in that moment.
I can tell you what, if this candle was to close just the way it is right now, I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't consider that strong enough for me to enter this.
Russell.
NQ.
It went away anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, see the signal went away. There's about 40 seconds left, 45 seconds left. But you see the signal disappeared that was showing on NQ here. So Steve, I don't know what we can do. We can, I guess I can just go through the charts, and you give the call outs, and I'll call out the prices and everything. We'll fix it before the next stream.
Well, actually, let's start with the ones that actually are showing a possible trade right now. Let's start with NQ.
All right, so NASDAQ here. You guys can see NASDAQ on the screen.
Yeah, so obviously where we're at right now is where we'd be interested in looking for a reversal short on NQ. Price action, though, at the moment doesn't look very strong or confirming for a reversal just yet. So I kind of just watch and wait here for some more, a stronger bearish looking candle here to signal us in for NQ. So yeah, right where we're at right now for NQ,
29,731
is where we'd be interested in a reversal, but we got to see some more displacement away from R4.
Can I break down how how a company calculates there? Well, so yes, I can. I was in corporate marketing for many years, but I cannot do that live here on this live. If you want to shoot me a message, I can, or talk to you after. That's also something that, like, honestly, a quick Google will give you that answer too. But I do appreciate the questions, man. I just, yeah.
Let's move on to Russell real quick.
Russell, okay, yeah. So Russell.
Although NQ is flashing, guys. NQ is flashing another weak signal. But we've got 5 minutes till that candle close, so we just got to wait for confirmation here, and we'll see how how NQ ends up.
It did break the low of that previous candle, so we'll see what happens.
Russell.
Yeah, Russell. We'll jump on Russell.
Russell, same situation. We're at the level that we're anticipating a reversal, and so now we just got to watch price action here. If it can close back below prior weeks, what is that? Prior week's low. That line?
Which it struggled with so far.
Yeah. So if it can close back below prior week's low,
which is this blue line here,
we'd be definitely interested there in a reversal trade on Russell, which currently it is trading below that level. All right, let's go with ES. ES R4 is what we'd be interested in.
74.95 way up here, guys.
74.95, but however, I'd like it to see it go past 74.95
to this prior week high
and take out the prior week's highs before looking for a.
So yeah, so you see 74.95 is our Camarillo, our resistance 4 line, and then you see the prior week's this blue line here. So each of these colors, like I mentioned, guys, are all prior week, prior day, London, Asian, all the highs and lows, just so you can have that context.
Dow.
Yep, Dow.
Not much going on with Dow.
Dow, you see Dow all day. It's just been a crap fest, really.
Yeah. So R4 though is where we'd be interested with Dow. We have a couple things going on there. I think it's prior month's low or prior month's high is at R4, as well as our prior sessions point of control. New York's prior sessions point of control is in that area as well. So
not really looking like much is going to happen on Dow unless something crazy happens.
We'll see. We'll see if we can get there.
Russell oil, flashing. Russell is actually flashing. Right, yeah.
So Russell is
about
flashing
2 minutes
guys.
left.
We got 2 minutes here. What's NQ doing? NQ as well. Both are weak signals, but see which one I would prefer. Honestly, just due to the risk, I could get more contracts on Russell, so I'd probably take that Russell trade to the downside.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just nervous about that.
Now the liquidity
up there.
The previous, yeah, from what I tell you.
Yeah, because it's just around. It's around 28.93 to 8.97 in that area somewhere. Like, yeah. So we'll see though. 1 minute left on this one. You see how you see as the signal is forming and the candle price action changes, you see our stop loss moved, you see the TP1s and 2s moved. That's not going to be set until it's confirmed, until it closes, meaning that whatever time frame you're on is closed.
And due to the size of these candles, we're going to have, at least on Russell, would probably be looking at 50 tick stop loss, and NQ would probably be, they have over 300 tick stop loss.
Yeah, I'm probably not messing with that NQ, dude. Yeah, right, especially now. Look at these candles. Yeah. I mean, this candle's almost a TP1 already.
Well, it'll readjust itself once it closes. Yeah.
There it goes, and it's about to.
It's going to close below prior pre-market high as well. All right, it just flashed. Was that a good signal?
One contract, guys, half risk.
On Russell?
Yeah. Yeah. Just going 1 to 1.
All right, what else we got?
Yeah. And this is that's one mini contract, guys. So if there's a micro and you're on whatever, then you're risking $35, man. So this is a mini.
Yeah, so. 1T, we stream on YouTube and TikTok simultaneously every morning, but from 9:30 to 11:30 is our cutoff. It's 11:30 now, so this is right about the time we get off. We do have a Discord channel that we're setting up. Not very active on Discord. It's really just for our members.
Yeah. So if you anybody who gets subscribed to our indicator, then you can join our Discord, and we chat throughout the day. Should send other little signals and thoughts and stuff like that. But yeah, we're just kind of building that right now. We just launched, like I said, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. So still growing, still getting a hang of things. But all right, last couple symbols.
Crude. Let's look at crude or what?
Oil. I'm just not seeing much on oil. If oil can somehow get down to S4, then I'd be interested.
Way down
in
here.
longs. I'm only interested in longs today on oil. So yeah, if it can come down to S4
88,
somehow,
right around 8808.
yeah,
And you see, that's why I have the alert set there as well, guys, just because that's one that if it gets down there, I'm seriously going to consider. That said, I don't know, R5 too, kind of, but I just don't see that happening. We'll see. We'll see. A lot can happen, man. As soon as we get a tweet or something like that, you'll see these things start moving.
Yeah.
All right. So this Russell trade did break back below the 21 EMA. I like that. Hopefully, it can stay down there.
Yeah.
It is currently back below the London high as well, which is this blue line.
These are big volume candles to the downside. It's moving in the right direction. We're almost at TP1. Was going to stay out of that one until the damn thing signaled it was a good trade. So
what, NQ or the Russell? I know,
Russell,
same.
It flashed good. I was like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, the NQ trade's looking pretty good right now too, man. You got TP1 on NQ trade right down here by VWAP. So you see the signal called here. It was a weak signal. Place the TP1 right there around VWAP. So if I was in this trade, in this NQ trade right now, I would just slide my TP from there right there. I'd slide it from the app's TP up to VWAP right there around 29,526. All right.
Almost at TP1.
Almost guys. There, guys. Almost there.
In fact, there'll be a dick for a tick. I'll flatten out this thing right now just because.
Are you?
We've waited. Yeah, I'm gonna flatten out. We've waited all day for this damn, all morning.
I'll go break even because I'm only one contract. I'll go break even. I'm not gonna flatten out just yet, but I will go break even. So risk-free trade at least point now. 1T, yeah, it works well, man. It's just classic trading principles that we put a little bit of our own spin on and coded it up and set up servers to learn so that it could just keep learning on its own and getting better, and that's what we use. All right, now hold on. Now I probably will, because that's right. Like it's ticked it how many times?
Yeah, it's there. It. I got TP.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be I just got out of there. I wasn't gonna be a dick for a tick over $20. Right. So a little 350, so 350 in 5 minutes, guys. And we waited 2 hours for that 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, I mean that just shows a practice of patience, man. We waited all day for the right trade.
And I hope Ira or somebody was here. Yes, all right, let's go, Ira. I was about to say, I hope you're in here, dude. Yeah. Did you jump in there with us?
Yeah, man.
Patience pays, man. It does, dude. It does. And honestly, like the only reason I took half risk there was because we talked about earlier 1T. We talked about that level that was up there around 28.93 ish, where there was a lot of liquidity sitting up there. Mm-hmm. I just didn't want to take a chance after waiting all morning. So
yeah. Plus, the later you go in the morning, man, it's kind of like the weaker the setups get. So.
And if you look at the tool here, guys, 1T, if you see the tool, you see the stop loss now move to break even automatically. So once it hits TP1, your stop it moves your stop to break even, and then you ride it out with whatever you got. So I can go ahead and delete this alert because we just made some money off of it. And there's some signals. What's that from?
There's TP1, just letting you know.
Oh, that's the TP signal, yeah.
So for the walk-off win, we got the walk-off win right at 11:30.
And it definitely looks like we picked the better of the two markets, because if you see NQ,
our NQ has not gotten down there yet. Plus NQ is just more risk on top. I just preferred Russell over NQ.
Yeah. Does that work on NinjaTrader? Not yet. Not yet. We're working on it. Yeah.
I have a version for Quantower, TradingView and Quantower, and currently working on NinjaTrader. We do know there's a NinjaTrader is a bit more popular than Quantower.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we're actually working on it right now. You can use it on TradingView or Quantower.
Right. In the next, probably in the next month or so, we'll have a TradingView. A NinjaTrader version out.
That said, though, you can also throw it on a TradingView chart and just enter. You can use trading. You can monitor on TradingView, enter on NinjaTrader. Yeah, it's just the same too, right? So, in the meantime, if you're a NinjaTrader guy, that's what my son does. My son just enters. He just watches TradingView and then he enters directly on his broker. So yeah, man.
He's high. See,
what is that?
Sounds about right. He said he's only got 5.
Yeah, I'm 1, 2, 3. I'm 5 right now too in front of me. The one that you guys see is my center screen. Then my laptop's below it. I have 2 more to my right and left, and then I have a whole another computer that I have all my prop evals on. A separate computer. So Yeah. So I can tell you this, man. Like I know some people are like, oh, no one needs that kind of stuff. I can tell you this, man. When I can just go like
it
this,
helps.
when I can just literally go like this and look left to right,
Yeah.
and see all the assets I want to trade
Uh-huh.
at once, it definitely is easier for me.
Yeah. Well, all right, guys. Let's do
Yeah.
2 more call outs and then we'll get up out of here. Oil, I don't really see. You see anything?
No, I mean, dude, if maybe if it gets up to R5, although it's already because it has rejected R5 earlier today. Maybe if it gets to
Yeah,
R5,
R5 for sure. If it gets to that high, then yeah, R5.
yeah, I'll go ahead
I'll
and
be
set an
interested.
alert there.
And
94.23.
S4 if it drops.
Yeah, so I've set alerts down here. I think I got 2 on accident. Let me get rid of one. So I've got an alert down here at 88.08 on oil for the long, and then I've got an alert at 94.23 for a possible short later. So we'll see what happens.
And gold.
And gold.
Gold's at central pivot, kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's an outside day, so it would need to get all the way up to R4s and
which is not happening. Yeah. So yeah, gold we're gonna see have to go.
No recommendations on gold today.
Yeah.
Euro R4. I think Euro we pointed out this morning. If it can somehow get to R4, definitely be interested in a reversal short.
Yeah, here at 1.15, 1.15965. And the reason why, which it's a long shot, we see that, right? We realize that, but look at these different key levels that are stacked up right here. Prior week's high, prior day's high, prior month, prior day, prior week. So if it can bust, if it can sweep these levels, I absolutely would like to see a short there on Euro, right? So
that's it.
I think that's it, y'all. Let's see that NQ trade. Yeah, the NQ trade is still fighting. Around break even now if you're in that trade. Yeah, it is alphaflowtrader.com. Alphaflowtrader.com. And honestly, the tool that you see us trading every day is KLP AI Pro. So it's kind of tiered, right? It's tiered, and you can. Yeah, I'd say that we have one that's 69, one that's 119. You're good with either one. The 119 obviously is the best one, but that also has the zone trader and the other stuff in it that you don't even see a lot of trades with us taking right now.
Or if you're not even interested in the signals, we have a version that just
key levels only.
It just plots out the key levels on the chart for you. If you're not even interested in the signals, you just want to see the key levels that we trade. We have a version of that
automatically draws them for you every session.
Yeah,
everything draws all this for you automatically. Richie, appreciate
the
follow,
man. Thanks. Thank you to you as well, man, for keeping the chat clean.
Yeah, Richie, what's up? Welcome. So yeah, guys, if you just joined us, we're just about to jump off here. I'm Tim. This is Steve. Alpha Flow Trader is our suite of indicators. We were patient all morning waiting for a setup. We finally got it here on Russell. You see our signal fired here. We entered and I got out at TP1 and called it a morning. For me, it was about a $350 trade in about 5 minutes. And you see right now it is reacting. So feeling good about that. 1T, yeah, join us, man. Join us. We appreciate you guys. All the information is at alphaflowtrader.com. You can go to our learning section and learn a bit more about some of the basics or our tools there. You can go to our product section and get really deep dives into our tools. Of course, if you have any questions, you can reach out to us through the website or just email us info@alphaflowtrader. As well as you can DM us on any of our social platforms at AlphaFlowTrader. So you guys ever jump on late afternoon? So late afternoon, yes, sometimes not on live, but for Power Hour, it's something that we've talked about. We've thrown it around there. Maybe just a quick end of the day daily recap, Power Hour, maybe. But Asian, yeah, we absolutely are about to add the Asian session into our thing.
We'll be incorporating Asian session live stream.
Like say you're at 7:30 p.m. Eastern or something like that, so 10 or something like that. Yeah. So we'll so absolutely. All right, cool. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you guys. So that's it. We appreciate you guys rocking with us today and made some money here at the end of the day. It took a while, but we did it. And we'll check in with you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, reach out to us if you need us for anything. And
go Knicks.
And yeah. Anyway, all right. On that note, no. All right. See you guys. God bless y'all.
Guys.